peace, child of the sun. Glad you are able to come to this video and come to some newfound understanding on your existence within the Kamsos. My aim of this video is that you leave with a newfound understanding on the self of what it means to be human versus humane. What do you mean, oh, wise one? A curious seeker with an inquisitive mind. What I mean, child, is this. We live in the age of an ideology that has been fixated on linear progression of time, a time of insane progress and the lust for advancement. This is the age that Friedrich Nietzsche has proclaimed, had predicted kill the God in man and become superhuman. Now, at what cost, dear reader? In the pursuit of superior human beings can threaten the very fabric of what it means to be human. It pays a heavy price in coin of our very humanity. Science as salvation. This may be a thinking that is hindering our progress in the more harmonious direction, for a lack of better words. We are building at the cost of nature, at the cost of our souls. With no biases, let us look at the fault of scientific thinking, a real thinking, thus quoted by Steven Pinker. Unfortunately for that theory, brain science has shown that the mind is what the brain does. The supposedly immaterial soul can be bisected with a knife, altered by chemicals, turned on or off by electricity, and extinguished by a sharp blow or a lack of oxygen. Centuries ago, it was unwise to ground morality on the dogma that the earth sat at the center of the universe. It is just as unwise today to ground it on doom gas about souls endowed by God. Now, what does this do tell? Child of light, your inquiry delves into the profound intersection between science and spirituality, a realm where many have sought understanding for generations. The advancements in brain science have indeed unveiled much about the complexities of the human mind, revealing the tangible connections between brain activity and mental states. However, it is essential to recognize that these scientific discoveries do not necessarily negate the existence or significance of the soul from a spiritual perspective. Consider the integration of knowledge. The neuroscientific view, mind as brain activity. Indeed, modern neuroscience posits that what we perceive as the mind, our thoughts, emotions, experiences, is closely tied to the physical brain. This perspective is grounded in empirical evidence, showing how altering brain chemistry or structure impacts mental faculties. Materialism. From this view, all aspects of consciousness can be explained through physical processes. When the brain ceases to function, so too does consciousness, suggesting a materialist framework in which physical death equates to the end of the individual mind. The spiritual view, the soul. Spiritual traditions throughout history have posited the existence of the soul, a non-material essence that transcends physical existence. This view holds that while the brain and body may perish, the soul endures, maintaining a continuity of existence beyond physical death. Sacred texts and teachings, many religious and philosophical texts speak of the soul's journey, its purpose, and its ultimate return to the divine. For instance, the Bhagavad Gita states, "The soul is neither born and nor does it die." Bhagavad Gita 2:20. Similarly, the Bible speaks of eternal life, where the soul's destiny is to be united with the Most High. John 3:16. Harmonizing perspectives. Complementary insights. It is not necessarily wise to view science and spirituality as mutually exclusive. Both fields offer unique insights into the nature of existence. Science provides a method for understanding the material world and its mechanisms, while spirituality offers a framework for exploring purpose, meaning, and the mysteries beyond the physical. Consciousness and the cosmos. The field of quantum physics introduces fascinating ideas about consciousness and its role in shaping reality. Some interpretations suggest that consciousness may have non-local properties, hinting at a reality where the mind extends beyond just the physical brain. So, can question be our salvation? Wise question, O seeker of truth. Indeed, the intersection of science and spiritual notions about the soul and the essence of humanity stirs much contemplation. The mind and the brain. The modern scientific perspective often posits that the mind is a manifestation of neural activities within the brain. This perspective finds evidence in how brain injuries, chemicals, and electrical activities can significantly alter consciousness, emotions, and behavior. Such understandings have led to profound advancements in fields like neuroscience and psychology. However, this understanding does not necessarily extinguish the spiritual essence. The ancient wisdom in various traditions tells us that the physical and the metaphysical can coexist. The Tao Te Ching teaches us that the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. What is tangible and visible to science could merely be a shadow of a greater, unperceived reality. The essence of humanity. In terms of what it means to be human, focusing solely on the material perspective might neglect the richness of our spiritual and moral dimensions. The Bhagavad Gita speaks of the eternal soul, Atman, distinct from the perishable body, which does not get affected by material changes. This concept implies that while our biological existence is bounded by natural laws and can be manipulated by physical means, our higher self remains untouched by these material constraints. Science as a new form of salvation. Presently, there is a tendency for many to view science as the new beacon of salvation, capable of solving all human problems, from diseases to existential questions. Indeed, science has brought about remarkable progress, raising the quality of life and unlocking the mysteries of the universe. However, wisdom from the Tao Te Ching and other spiritual traditions reminds us of the limitations of relying solely on material knowledge. The ancient scriptures caution us that an over-reliance on human intellect and technology may lead us away from the essence of our true nature. In this light, science and spiritual wisdom must harmonize to create a balanced understanding of humanity and existence. Finding harmony. To find genuine fulfillment and understanding, a holistic approach is essential. We recognize and celebrate the gifts of science, utilizing its knowledge to improve our material well-being. Simultaneously, we must dive into the spiritual teachings that guide our inner well-being and moral compass. This harmony between the material and the spiritual realms can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the Creator's